everybody, James Cebulski here in New York City. You know, on my way here to the rink, I said to my cab driver, "Let's go Rangers," and he went, wah, 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 wah. Yeah, you can just feel the buzz in this city all day long, and we are seconds away now for this opening faceoff. The Red Wings are going to start with the puck after taking the opening draw. And it'll take a moment to regroup back at center. Moves it to Larkin. Jostled off the puck. Here they come on the attack. Quick pass to Panarin. Fires it on net. Oh, how did he stop that? What a save by Gibson.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Moves the puck across to Cooley. And the pass is picked off. Prints it and whips it. Makes the save and putting out the fire in front. Quick pass to Cooley. To his teammate. Huge stop by Gibson.
Durkin's last save has to give this team some momentum. I mean, that's a point-blank chance that he's able to take away. Just very aggressive and assertive in his crease.
Lots of time left in this period. The game is still scoreless. Detroit's got the win off that draw. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. The Rangers have it against the wall. And he's able to handle that one. The Rangers take over on possession. Tries to get the puck to Sheary. The Red Wings gain possession in their own end. Detroit's got the puck along the wall. New York's got the puck. Quick cross-ice pass to Lafreniere. New York's across the blue line. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. Shuts him down. Presses it over. Slides it diagonally to DeBrincat. On the attack along the boards. Oh, he exploded on him in the open ice.
In order to dictate the tempo of the game right at the onset, well, that's going to be a call, James. That's definitely a penalty.
There's the whistle. Let's see what the referee saw. The Red Wings will now be undermanned with a cross-checking penalty.
Now, this is such an obvious call for the official. Undisciplined. Once the arms extend, you're going to get the cross-checking call.
And their first chance to use the man advantage.
Well, we all know that special teams are often the difference makers in the game, and with this one knotted at 0, they got to find a way to get the go-ahead right here and establish their presence on the power play.
The Red Wings will try to shave a few seconds off this penalty now, and that's taken away in the offensive end. Stars on the advantage from one hole.
This is exactly why it's taken so much time in practice working on special teams, James. You can see that good movement to open up lanes, just disrupt the box there, and they're able to cash it in. This is just a picture-perfect interception. You have to know the length of your stick, the leverage of it, and you got to use the spatula to disrupt the play. He does exactly that, and he's going to get an assist on the goal, but I love that he was in good defensive positioning, which led to the offense on this one.
The Rangers have come out very hungry in this one, and look at this, they get the 1-0 lead.
The coach was talking to us at the pregame skate about how important it is to get off to a good start, not let anyone into the game to start it in your barn, and you couldn't have drawn this one up any prettier.
Can't hang on after that hit. Here's a short pass to Parsonen. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. From right out of midair, he bats it down. Detroit's moving it up the ice. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one.
I don't think we talk often enough about the skill of balance on your edges. I mean, he is able to manipulate because he is so strong and he's able to hold on to the puck even though the defenders are right on him.
Handles the puck. The Rangers pick up steam and are on the attack. Shot, and he's got the answer for that one. Looks like we got a penalty coming up here. And the puck stopper tags his for cross-checking.
Well, it's kind of hard to protect a one-goal lead when you're sitting in the box and your team's shorthanded, James. The PK unit's going to have to find a way to stave off the power play here and get the job done.
First chance of the night here on the man advantage.
Well, they earned this a power play, James, through hard work, and it's an opportunity to even the score here. They need to find a way to execute and get back to the even score.
Trying to clear the puck from his own end. And they get the puck out of the zone.
I like the aggressive sequence to this PK unit, James. They're all over the puck in straight lines. They're hard and heavy on it. When they get it, they send it 200 feet down the ice, and this kills some valuable time and gets them a line change.
And that's a solid clearing attempt on the play. Detroit's got possession of the puck. They gain possession here inside the neutral zone. Shot! Stopped by the goaltender. He got a little piece of that one.
I'd say he has some fast twitch muscle fiber in there because I'm telling you, he makes that save. I thought that was going in, but he just reacts and keeps it out of the net. Durkin's tracking the puck extremely well right now. Just have a look at that last save. To be able to get in front of that puck, to be able to keep it out of the net, outstanding performance by him on that last one.
Another face-off looming here on this power play. The Rangers win the draw on their own end. Takes the feed. And they move the puck out of harm's way. Tries to get this man advantage going from their own end now. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Kane. Great defensive play to come up with the puck. Scooped up along the wall by Larkin. Works it across to Kane. Here's a shot. Oh, what a save on the flapper. Feeds it over. Oh, left field that one. What a block.
Well, he's firing all cylinders here, getting to that shot lane. He really anticipates the greatest threat on the ice, and he makes sure that he redirects that puck.
Quick feed to DeBrincat. Slides the puck up from the left side. Taken by Tuck. Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
The Red Wings get a hold of the puck along the boards. Gibson's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. Panarin's side still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Tries to feed it over to Kopp. He carries the puck up along the wing. The Red Wings played along the boards. Denied by the goaltender. Deep inside the defensive end, still trying to clear.
Carson standing up, ready to go.
And he's ridden off the puck. Carson's out of the box and both sides are back to even strength.
Specialty teams are critical, especially when you're down by a goal and you have an opportunity to get the equalizer, and they just weren't able to generate anything on that one. And that's a tough one to take as they remain down by a goal at even strength.
And makes the routine save. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. Detroit's had plenty of good looks here so far in the first, but they still trail. And a solid job tying up his opponent. Dumps it in. The Red Wings gain possession along the wall. Picking up momentum across the zone here on the right side. Big time stop there. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down.
Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
More than half the period left to play. We've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. New York's going to start with the puck in their own end. Sends the pass across the ice. Skates across the blue line. Moves it quickly over to Van Riemsdyk. Nice stuff on Shesterkin.
Sometimes when you're trailing in a game, you can kind of be flat. You can be dull, if you will. So you need a spark, and this is a type of hit that can really ignite a fire under your team. You can see it right away with the body language on the bench. They liked it. So look for that next shift, for them to be on their toes, not on their heels anymore.
Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. The Red Wings going to work on offense. And he gets all of that one as it was teed up with the slapper, but he turns it aside. They got a face-off coming up here in the offensive end.
And the goaltender looks fatigued, James, so the best medicine right now for them is to find a way to put the puck to the net.
Moves it to the brink it. And he comes up with it. Scores! And look who's right on the doorstep, and he didn't miss that one.
They call that a 50-50 puck battle, James. Well, not when he's on the ice. I knew who was coming out with it. You knew who was coming out with it. The coach did. Everyone did. He comes out with it because he is relentless. He is tenacious. He uses his body to his advantage, and then he gets offensive production off of it and scores. Awesome play.
The Red Wings get it back to even Steven here in period number 1.
Yeah, and halfway through the period, you know, they find their legs. You can certainly tell that they've found their mojo a little bit here, and they're able to get on the board. You got to trust the process in these games. If you can play consistent, you'll get your high looks.
And a bad pass, and they'll be forced to start all over again outside the offensive end. Quick pass across to Radish. Hammers it on net. Turns it away on the slap shot. Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here. We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. We are all tied up in this one. And they take possession after the defensive zone faceoff. Up the neutral zone now. Oh, hello! Comes up with the puck with a quick steal. Nice flick of the stick. The Rangers take it along the wall. Oh, they telegraph the pass, and he picks it up. That knocks him off the puck. Handles that one. The Red Wings scoop it up along the boards. From the right side, they gain the zone. Takes a shot. Oh, it goes right up the post.
That's an unlucky bounce as the shooter is driving in and just sees an opening, but unable to convert as it goes off of the pipe and out.
Quick pass to Johansson. Oh, and another save.
Oh, that's an absolutely massive hit, James. These are the types of hits that can change the landscape of the game. The power of the legs right through the body. Lack of awareness there on the puck carrier.
Looks like lineups are set and they're ready to get things back underway. The frozen biscuits dropped and we are back underway here. Dishes it to Panarin. From signaling it into the attacking area. Long reach breaks up the momentum. Passes up ahead to the left wing. New York's got possession here in the neutral zone. Along the boards, they battle for the puck back and forth. The Rangers have it now. Angles it over to Zibanejad. And now he tries to get it across to Panarin. Handles the pass. New York's got a hold of the puck now. And that shot dies in traffic. Gibson's got the puck and he's going to hang on. Nearing the midway mark of the period. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. New York's got it in the offensive zone. Too many bodies in the way.
Well, you got to give him an A for effort. I mean, he's clearly banged up, James, but he's trying to stay in the play even though he's struggling.
Gains the zone on the left wing. Here's a chance. Makes the save. Miller's got control of the puck in the corner. Puts up play by the defender. Comfers cross the line and gain the zone. With the stop.
As a defender, you love when your goaltender has this kind of rebound control. Makes your life so shot, James. It's recognized that there's net front presence in front of the goaltender who's dropping to a butterfly to try and take away as much net as possible, and it finds its way through.
New York's got up by one here in this opening frame, but there's a lot of game to go here.
Yeah, and I always feel like those next few shifts are critical because you know your opponent, they're either going to respond or they're not. If they don't respond and you're on your toes, you push them back and you look for a second.
The Rangers have it from their own end. New York's got it across the line. Shot! Oh, just goes off his glove and it stays out. The Red Wings will play it from the defensive zone. Here they come. Here's a feed in front. Great defensive heads-up play to pick it off. The Red Wings gain control of the puck. There's the whistle. Let's get the call from the officials. The Rangers will be forced to serve 2 minutes for cross-checking.
Well, everyone has a job and a role to do, and guess what? It's about PK execution right now. They have the one-goal lead. Now they're protecting it.
Another power play opportunity coming up here as they set up at the faceoff.
James, this opportunity is a real gift for the power play, and it's a reason why this personnel have been put on it. They have the specialty set of skills to be able to take it to the net, but it all starts with the faceoff.
With possession along the wall. Picked up along the boards by Zibanejad. Looking to break out here on the power play. Detroit's got it along the wall. Cuts to the front. And a beautiful stop by the glove. Miller's gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. New York's got a hold of the puck. Here's a chance to try to get it out of the defensive zone. Battle along the wall. And the puck's booted away. Moves it to the middle. Oh, and they couldn't complete that. Slides the puck over to Copper. Oh, smart heads up Reed. Detroit's on the attack. And they'll dump it in. Detroit's got a hold of it against the wall. Here they come inside the neutral zone. Takes the return feed. Quick shot. Gets a piece of it to keep it out. Trying to get the puck out of his own end. And clearing attempt is a big success on that play. Schneider's exploring options with the puck. Out of midair, he swats it down to the ice. From their own end as they get a fresh set of legs here for this man advantage. Oh, and he whiffs. Denies him.
Gibson's able to get to position and negate that dangerous slot shot.
Drives it to the crease. More time off the clock as they grab the puck. And they get that puck down the ice. From the left side, they enter the attacking zone. Dishes it off. Here's an opportunity to get the puck out of their own end. Blocked at the line and kept in.
You can see it in the body language. The PK unit knows that they need to do a better job. You retrieve it, you got to get it down the ice. Instead, now you're a tired group trying to ward off a potent offensive power play.
There's the whistle, icing the call. Big face-off looming. The Red Wings need to find a way to answer back here in this first period. Offense is on face-off, and he wins the draw.
Center bears down on that bottom hand. A clean win, and you can see them all setting up, looking to attack the net against this tired group.
Takes it across the blue line. Takes the puck at the point. Just slide to the net. The Red Wings have it behind the cage. Detroit's looking to break out. They've got numbers. Puts it on net. Oh, you gotta love the effort as he blocks that. Answers it with an even better save. New York's gained Great hits up top, and the stick finds Zibanejad. Detroit's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Shesterkin's opted to hang on to the puck for a faceoff.
Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You got to love it. You have to have great timing, and you got to know when your opponent's vulnerable.
Well, let's see how this face-off plays out here coming up, because one team looks hungry and the other one looks like they need a break.
Well, they're gassed, right? They ice the puck so they can't get off. And if I'm the coach, I'm telling you, the only way that this play stops is with a goal or a penalty.
Pass stolen in the open ice.
New York's been excellent tonight, James. They found ways to work hard on and off of the puck. And when they're away from it, they've really done a great job of being in good position to be able to take...
Scores! Tie game!
Well, you can't worry about what happened in the game, James. It's all about what you do now, staying in the present. That's exactly what they've done, and they've got the equalizer. You can certainly see the fight in the goaltender here, trying to battle to find and track the puck here, James. Lose sight of it for a second with the screen in front, and it winds up in behind him.
The Red Wings' hard work pays off as we are back to even in this one.
Yeah, and halfway through the period, now you're looking at the details of the game and how you can get yourself back, and that's what coaches will always preach here, James. And I feel like there's been an urgency to their step, and it's showing on the scoreboard.
And now it's over to Sheary. Great positioning by the defender. Dumps the puck in. The Rangers have it against the wall. Grabbed along the board. Scores!
A pair of goals just 20 seconds apart.
Quick response back-to-back here, and the team is humming.
Man, talk about putting your opponent on their heels. Well, that's a great shot, James. I mean, with his head up, he looks at the goaltender. Quick release that beats the goaltender 5-hole.
The Red Wings seize the moment and grab that all-important go-ahead goal up by 1 here in the back half of the first.
Well, this is an earned lead, James, is that they've been first on the puck. They've been quick to it. They dominated in terms of shots on net, and they found the back of the net. Now they can play with a different air of confidence and hopefully ride out the first and continue to hold the lead.
And he comes up with a stop there. And he gets the 1-2 wall.
Oh, man, he's so dialed in, makes consecutive saves there and keeps his team in it.
Canes across the line now and on the attack in the offensive end. New York's got possession of the puck. Thought we were going to get a whistle, but the puck clears out. Gets the puck in deep. Detroit's got the puck along the boards. And now they look to make something happen from the neutral zone. The Red Wings played along the wing. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Shesterkin. The Red Wings have been the dominant team here midway through the first period, and they lead it. Off the face-off, they take the puck. Detroit's got the puck. Kopp's going to play it against the half wall. Oh, he skips into the line of fire and blocks that. Finds some space in the corner. We got a stoppage as the puck sails over the glass. Past the midway mark of the frame, the Red Wings have a little breathing room here, but not much as they lead at 3-2. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. New York's moving it along the wing. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. That's intercepted. Looking to set up offensively. Takes a shot, and he gets in front of that. He takes a shot. That goes off the post and stays out. And he'll hang on to the puck for a much-needed whistle.
Well, and this is huge, James. The ability to slow the game down, get a line change. There's no one happier than the coach right now.
Officials getting ready to drop the puck to get play back underway. Off the draw, they take possession. Sent into the offensive zone. Detroit's got the puck along the wall. Here they come up along the wing. Slides it across. Here's a backhander. Big time stop with the glove.
Sturkins found his rhythm here as we look at that last save. I mean, he has to be so on the mark right now, to position to be able to make it. His read is perfect. He's tracking well. You have to be quick and athletic to make that one.
Detroit's been very impressive to watch in the offensive zone, and they lead it here in the first. Larkin's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. Redirected off a stick. Slides the puck over. Finney's got it along the wing. The Rangers get a hold of the puck along the boards. Oh, just a textbook hit. Here's a pass to the middle, and he denies that great opportunity there.
Sturkins' last save was outstanding. He knew exactly where that puck was going to go. That's anticipation at its finest, to be able to get to the right spot, know where that puck is coming from, and make a high-grade A save.
Past the midway mark in this period, Detroit's hanging on to this 3-2 lead. And they win the defensive zone faceoff. Passes it to Lafreniere. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. Play whistle dead as the puck goes into the bench, and I think that woke up a few players. Officials are in position, and both teams are getting ready as they get set for another faceoff here. New York's won the draw, and they take possession here in the open ice. Lafreniere's got it in the corner. Hard save, and he made it look easy. Great job there. And here's the pass to Appleton. New York's grabbed a hold of the puck. Pass it up ahead. Moves it around along the half wall. Picked off by Van Riemsdyk.
Well, no question, this is a frustrating play for everyone. It almost feels like it's going from bad to worse. You're losing, you're trying to get something going. Instead, you turn over the puck.
Sends a pass over. And that ricochets off a twig in front. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. Here's a short pass to Lafreniere. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. The Rangers look to start the transition game. With some open space at center. Fox has got it in the defensive zone. Sends the pass over. He grabs the puck here at the point. Works it across to Comper. Circles back to center ice. Oh, love the defensive stick work there to poke that one away. And that somehow stayed out of the net.
Sturkins got great rebound control and just pushes that out of harm's way.
Big stop right there. Picked up along the wall by Seider. Hunts the boards through the neutral zone. Here they come on the attack. Pass it through it. And that's blocked in front. The Rangers have it now. And he's knocked off the puck there. Through center. Gets it over to Schneider. The Red Wings have it from their own end. All alone. He's stopped on the play there.
Well, on the breakaway, it's all about the first fake, and he does a great job there, but the goaltender doesn't bite. As a result, makes the save.
Detroit's on the attack. Here's a chance behind the net. Denies him with the save. And a solid stop on the play there. Quick feed to Panarin. Picking up steam in the offensive zone. Here's a shot. Gobbles the puck up there with the chest.
Larkin's made a great save here. Let's have another look at it. I mean, they're in a high-danger area, and he is so dialed in at the top of his crease. Very athletic to be able to make this save. Incorrect position.
Detroit's got the lead here late in this first period. Puck is dropped, and we are back underway. Finney's crossed the line and is on the attack now. Moves it quickly over to Radish. Carries the puck inside the neutral zone. Dumps it in. Detroit's got a hold of the puck now. The Red Wings move it ahead. Takes it into the slot.
Larkin's had a tough time around the net tonight, James. It's hitting the bar. He's got to find a way to cash in, with his hands. At some point, if he gets the opportunity, he's going to put it in.
That opportunity's rejected. Larkin's moving the puck through his own zone. And he takes the feed. Robertson scooped up the puck now here inside his own zone. Tries to feed it over to Appleton. The Rangers gain possession in their own end. Big hit, and that frees up possession. Detroit's got into the offensive zone. The Red Wings grab possession of the puck. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. Here in the late goings of the period, Detroit's got a 3-2 lead at this point. New York's won the defensive zone draw. And he coughs it up with a pass. Turn that one aside. You can feel it from here.
Well, that has to hurt him. He's getting up slowly. The whole body rattles when you get hit like that. I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional. Certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
Detroit's been playing in one direction all night, and that's towards the net, and they lead here late in the first. And they win the offensive zone face-off. Now let's see if they can capitalize. The Rangers have it now. Tremendous hit on the play, and that opens up some space. Oh, he gets a blocker on it. What a stop by Gibson.
Edstrom's made an incredible play right there. I mean, he's stumbling. He looks like he's going to fall almost, but he's off balance, and that's the key. The puck isn't exactly where he wants it, but he still manages to find a way to get a shot off.
Here we go. Puck's in deep. Scrum along the boards. He looks deep to Appleton. And that's taken away in the offensive end by Vaccinated. Denies him again.
And the sequence of saves, I love how strong he is in his set positioning here, James. You can see that he gets square to the shooter, and that makes the second save easier.
Clock ticking down here inside the first period. Russ arms in the air. We got a penalty coming up. There's the whistle, and here's the call. Appleton's been given 2 minutes for cross-checking.
Late in the period, in a close game, a tough penalty to take, James. But if they can just kill it off and get to the intermission, they can reset to start the next period. Well, with earlier success on the power play, I think they'll operate in the same fashion, James, in that 1-3-1 setup where they look to work through the flanks because you know they've got some lethal shooters on this team.
Johnson to the puck, and he loses control. Gibson's going to hang on for a whistle. Cops ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here. Miller's got it. Now they'll look to see what they can do with it offensively. Sends it in on the attack. The Rangers scoop it up along the boards. From the neutral zone now. Down the left wing and into the offensive zone. The Rangers gain control of the puck. Lafreniere taking it from his own end. Moves it to Panarin. New York's got the puck against the boards. The Rangers gain possession. Here's a clearing attempt from their own end. The special teams looking special on that one.
You have to rely on your power play unit every once in a while, and no better when you're in a hole, James. I love the way they move the puck I love that he fights for his space here to be able to get to an area where he has a little bit of time to get the one-timer off. He knows it's got to get off in a hurry, and he puts it in the back of the net.
New York's evened it up right before the end of the first period. So what becomes the message now in the locker room, Cheryl?
Well, you want to start the second the way you finished the first, right? And I think that's the pivotal thing is you want to make sure that you have urgency right from puck drop. And sometimes you don't want that break, James, because you're coming off of a shift, you score a goal, you want to keep it going.
Closing seconds of the first intermission. Savalsky, pounder, and here comes period number 2. Quite the offensive display by both teams in the opening frame. Let's see if it continues here in the second. All right, partner, we've got a pretty good sample size of what we've seen in this one tonight. Your assessment?
Shesterkin's been so impressive tonight. Completely dialed in right from puck drop, cutting down his angles and making sure there's no second shot opportunities. But his team needs to get going in front of him. This game's tied because of him.
And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. Lots of time left in this period. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Detroit's going on the attack as they gain the zone. Good reach and a stick to knock the puck away. New York's got it in their own zone. Quick pass to Zibanejad. Detroit's got the puck in their own end. From along the walls, they're gaining momentum. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. Puck scooped up by Krug. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Gibson.
A timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
Here's a short pass to Sherrod. New York's got the puck. Ahead of steam now towards the front. Here's a pass in front. And the puck is snagged and covered up for a whistle. Some last-second communication with the D as centers get ready to drop the puck. And they win the draw here in their own end. And now he passes up to Kane. And he takes the pass. Fires it! Inside the post, and we play on!
The Red Wings looking to break the tie here, and they bring another one off the post. So frustrating, James.
Detroit's in on the offensive attack now. Taken along the wall by Kane. New York's got the puck behind the net. The Red Wings have it against the wall. Right side set up ahead into the middle of the ice. New York's got control of it now from their own end. And he moves it up to Edstrom. And there's the whistle icing the call. Still plenty of time left in this frame. We got a tie game. Murphy's won the draw inside his own end.
Huge win by the center to give his team an opportunity to get out of the zone after a critical icing.
Gets the puck in deep. Fires it on net. Tremendous block on the play.
Well, and the bench really erupts on that one because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
Passes the puck over to Kopp. And that's knocked away. Takes the feed at the point. Tremendous play for the team as he blocks it. Throws it in. The Rangers gain possession along the wall. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Looking to make something happen along the boards. And he gets in front of that rocket. Puck picked up by Kopp. Detroit's got it in their own zone. Oh, wow! Devastating hit there.
Oh, painful, James. I felt that one in the broadcast booth.
There's the whistle as the puck stopper likes to hang on.
Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. And I mean, that's just an explosive hit, gets the job done.
runners will glide into the dot. Rasmussen's won the faceoff here in the offensive zone. And a save.
Well, nice save by the goaltender, and even better is that he redirects the puck to the corner to safety.
Scooped up along the wall by Borgen. Quick pass across to Parsonen. A great read on the play. The Rangers gain control of the puck against the wall. Quick feed to Robertson. Here's a chance, sends it in front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up.
Durkin's found his rhythm here, James. Looking real nice in his crease the way he's moving, taking away a huge opportunity for his opponent with that high-danger save.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. It's all tied up. The Rangers take possession off the faceoff. Inside the offensive zone. Shot! Too much traffic in the lane. Wrist shot from the slot. Oh, denies him with the paddle save. Zibanejad's won the draw and they're on the attack. Takes the pass. Puts it in deep. They fight for it along the boards. From the right side, moves it up ahead. Reaches out and uses the stick. Out of midair, he swats it down to the ice. Moves it quickly over to Van Riemsdyk. Sends it into the offensive zone. The Rangers will play the puck from behind the net. Dishes it to Fox. And now he moves it to Cooley. On the attack along the boards. Can't maintain possession. Oh, what a paddle save on the play. Takes the puck along the boards. Detroit's gained possession. Picked up along the boards by Sherratt. Angles it over to Zibanejad. Puck grab by Sider. Gaining steam inside the neutral zone. Oh, he'll feel that one. New York's got a hold of it against the wall. Gaining momentum along the wing. You'll need more than that to beat him. And they continue to fight for that puck along the wall. The Red Wings get a hold of the puck along the boards. Poked away in the offensive zone by Carson. And we're going to get a face-off after the offside.
Wow, James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
We're still in the early stages of this period. We are all tied up in this one. New York's won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now let's see what they can do with it. And the puck pops out of the offensive zone. They'll be forced to revert. Detroit's got the puck along the wall. Slides it across to DeBrincat. Here they come on the attack. The Rangers gain possession in their own end. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Moves the puck to Lafreniere. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. From the point, looks to make something happen. Grabbed along the boards by Lafreniere. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. The Red Wings looking against the half wall. Slides it diagonally to Sheary. Shot, and the traffic neutralizes that threat. Poked away in the defensive end. And now it's grabbed by Comfort. Slides the pass over to Raymond. Shot! No room for that one to get through. Sacrifices the body. Detroit's got the puck here in the open ice. And they'll battle for that loose puck along the board. Pushes it across to Finney. the gut into the attacking zone. From the point, they take control of it. And they made the save to keep that one out of the net. Still lots of time left in the period. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Tries to feed it over to Kopp. Dumps it into the O-zone. New York's got a hold of the puck now. Scoops up the puck here. Moves it to Fox. And now he angles it across to Radish. Here's a shot. Textbook stop by Gibson.
You know the goalie's dialed in when he redirects the puck to the corner.
Taken by Edmondson. Detroit's got it along the wall. Kopp's got it in the offensive zone. The Rangers have it now. Quick pass across to Carrick. Detroit's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Oh, what a save in front!
The goaltenders are the last line of defense for a reason. This time, he bails his team out.
Quick pass to Larkin. Skates to the crease. Oh, it stays out! Wow!
I don't know how it stayed out. Neither do the fans in this building, no matter who you're cheering for. You gotta give kudos to that save, James. We thought it was in the back of the net, so did everyone else.
Teams are lined up, and we are ready to take this draw. Detroit's got the puck inside the offensive zone. Here's a short pass to Sider. And he gets in front of the slot shot to make the save. Picked up along the wall by Finney. New York's got the puck along the boards. To poke the puck away. Tenacious battle for the puck along the wall. Takes the feed. Steps inside. Great defensive effort with the stick. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Oh, save with a glove.
But there's no surprise here, James. I mean, he is so powerful. You can see it in his stride. You can see it in his body position. I mean, he's just a freight train taking it to the net.
Puck is scooped up here inside the offensive zone by Zibanejad. The Red Wings will play it in their own end. Puck scooped up by Finney. Moves it to Kopp. Along the half wall with the puck. Detroit's got the puck. Oh, and a good heads-up defensive play. Takes the feed from the wing. To start the transition game. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. Takes the feed.
Fast and quick lead pass.
A little crashing and banging forces the turnover. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one.
These are always high-tempo pace games. They are fast because the puck is slinging back and forth right now, trading chances at either end.
Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. The Red Wings will go to work here in the offensive zone. Makes the save. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. glide into the dots. We're ready to get things back going again. Off the face-off, they take the puck. New York's got it against the boards. Finds nothing but air on that shot. Seider's got the puck now here inside his own defensive zone. They've got the defense outnumbered. Takes a shot. Gives them nothing in front.
Well, that's an unbelievable save. A grade A scoring chance taken away as he flashes the leather and makes the stop.
Can they take advantage after winning that draw? And a great save! Shesterkin's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. And they win the offensive zone face-off, and here we go. Stopped by the goaltender. Good fight for the puck along the boards. Scooped up along the wall by Appleton. Oh, that goes just wide of the net. Scores! A timely finish, and they've taken the lead.
Sometimes you can feel momentum swing, James, and you can tell that they're playing with more confidence, and as a result, they get a little puck luck and they put it in. I love this kind of goal, James. I mean, you're heavy on the forecheck, you're hounding the pucks, and you're not allowing your opponent to get anywhere. They're back on their heels. You continue to wear them down. They cannot get a line change, and you make sure that you convert on the opportunity. That's just a great goal.
The Red Wings are up by 1 here in period number 2.
And these are the games you have to learn how to win. You know that this is going to be a dogfight right to the end, and it's going to be the details that make all the difference in the world.
Gaining momentum in the offensive end. Gets in front of him.
Shesterkin's dialed in and able to redirect that puck to the corner.
Feeds the puck to Gavrikov. Here they come down the right side and on the attack. New York's grabbed a hold of the puck. And he snags that one with the glove.
Rasmussen's doing what it takes to generate offense in this game tonight, James. He's got multiple points, and he really has been a threat in the offensive zone in particular. I just love the chemistry he has with his line mates and the energy that he has in particular when he has the puck on his stick.
The Red Wings will be tough to beat tonight if they continue to play the way they have been, really active in the offensive zone. The Rangers win the faceoff. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. The Rangers gain control of the puck. And he takes the feed. Feeds it to Parssinen. Into the offensive zone. Up along the wing. Angles it over to Parssinen. From the neutral zone, moving forward here along the boards. Detroit's got possession of the puck. Sends it over to Comper. Sends the cross-ice pass. And that one's stolen at center ice. New York's got control of it now here in the offensive end. The Red Wings have it against the wall. Moves the puck. Looks to pass it to Kopp. The Red Wings play it along the boards. Detroit's got it along the wall. The Rangers get a hold of the puck in their own end. From the left side, they enter the offensive zone. Puck picked up by Seider. Slides it diagonally to Comper. Here's a chance in front. And that's intercepted. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. The Red Wings gain possession. Works it across to Kane. He carries the puck up along the wing. Detroit's got the puck in the corner. Scrum ensues along the boards. Receives the pass. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Carrick. And that's picked off. Here's a chance. They score! And that's back-to-back goals.
Well, nothing like switching momentum and putting your opponent on their heels than getting two in a row. Back-to-back. Here they come. Just when you think that there's no ice or lanes available, he finds one, James. He finds one because he's got the vision. He's thinking one step ahead of everyone. And then he has the skill set to make sure it's on the tape, on the money, and it winds up in the back of the net.
The Red Wings are now up by 2 here in the late goings of period number 2. And Cheryl, I really like their game tonight.
I love their game. They were playing so creative, James. They're holding the majority of possession. It's all come not only with their puck possession, the player with the puck, but how about their work off the puck? They have so much support, and they're taking it to the net.
Quick feed to Robertson. Over the line they come. Grabs control of it at the point. New York's got the puck behind the net. Travel along the wall. Oh, what a little stick lift on the play, and comes up with the puck. The Rangers scoop it up along the boards. Moves it quickly over to Miller. Puck dumped in. Tries to feed it over to Finney. The Red Wings move the puck in the defensive zone. Here they come up along the wing. Oh, some smooth skating to lose the defender there. And there's another stop off the post. Moves the puck behind the net. And he can't hang on after that hit. Passes it over. The Rangers gain control of the puck against the wall. Oh, and that battle ends as the puck gets loose. And he loses control here. New York's gained possession. And it's kicked away. Quick pass across to Panarin. Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. Scrum along the wall. And some good footwork to kick it away. Moves it to Persson. And he had the answer on that one.
Gibson's been solid here tonight, James. I mean, look at his save percentage. He's been excellent between the crease, and that's making the saves that you need to and you want to at the appropriate moment. Man, his team's been effective going north.
Fox has got it across the line. Point-to-point pass. Misses over the net.
It's tough when you're young to follow through low, and when you're trying to get the puck off quick, sometimes you follow through.
He's got a step. Oh, what a save with the poke check. How about that for him?
Well, high risk, high reward here on this one, James. He's like a fish in the water. Throws the paddle to make the save.
The Red Wings have it behind the cage. Detroit's got the puck in the defensive end. Picked up along the boards by Van Riemsdyk. Play whistle dead, offside the call. More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. Detroit's got a 2-goal cushion here. They lead at 5-3. The Red Wings get a hold of the draw. Appleton's got it against the boards. He scores! Make it 3 in a row, and they're humming now.
Well, they certainly are. 3 in a row. They've got their opponents on their heels. It is a wave. You can feel it. The energy every single shift. They're getting it in. Well, the goaltender, he gets a big piece of this shot here, James. He's got to make this save. Unfortunately, it trickles in. He's not going to like it. He'll want that one back.
The Red Wings have been moving and grooving all night long, and we're only in the second period here, Pounder.
Well, they're finding a way to get the puck, and that's because they're retrieving it. But when they get it, they're keeping it. They're not letting anyone have it. And the motion in the offensive zone has been incredible. And the score is a result.
No quarter given here as they battle for the loose puck along the boards. And it's kicked away. With possession along the wall. Quick pass to Atkinson. Oh, what a big-time stop by Wings have been on fire offensively tonight, and they lead for good reason here in the second. Offense's own face-off, and he wins the draw. Oh, it was off the glove, and he keeps it out. Handles the puck. Gaining steam here on the attack. Great stop by Shesterkin. Gets the puck over to Carrick. Here's a short pass to Sherrod. And not much on that one. Passes it over to Fox. Pass across to Edstrom. Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. Detroit's got a hold of the puck. Sends it over to Comfer. Gains the zone through center. Quick feed to Cooley. The Red Wings are across the line and into the offensive end. Shesterkin's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. Detroit's had no shortage of scoring opportunities tonight, and they have capitalized on plenty as they take a sizable lead here late in the second. And they win the draw in the offensive zone, and they go to work. Great use of the twig as he pokes that one away. Takes the feed. Moves it quickly over to Parsonen. Raymond's gained the line and on the attack. Quick shot! And that's off target as it hits a body. Fires it into the offensive zone. Detroit's gained possession along the boards. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. Pass to Larkin. New York's got the puck along the wall. From behind the net. Back to the point it goes. Here's a shot. Long jam in front. That's broken up. Slides the cross-ice pass. Handles the pass. The Rangers take it across the blue line. Puts it on net. And that one's stopped. Takes the puck behind the net. Directs it on over to Larkin. And now he tries to get it across to DeBrincat. Takes a shot. And that's deflected off someone in front. And down he goes as the puck goes free. Battling for it on the boards. Round along the board by Schneider. Tries to get it to Sheary. Turns him away. The Rangers gain possession along the wall. Referee signals penalty coming up here with a delayed call. Siders going off for cross-checking.
Well, that's a frustration penalty. I've taken many of those in my day, James. It's going to be the cross-checking penalty. Once you extend your arms, you're in trouble.
Power play unit going back to work.
Especially teams have been a difference in this one. The power play getting to work yet again, already having scored a goal. Just feels like they're feeling it tonight. They're finding one another. They're opening the holes on the ice, and they're cashing in.
17 minutes, 19 seconds.
Rasmussen's recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. Detroit's won the face-off deep in their own end. New York's got a hold of it against the wall. Feeds it over to Zibanejad. Moves it to Miller. Stops it with a glove. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. They'll get set to drop the puck as this power play continues. New York's going to start with the puck inside the offensive zone. Trying to clear. And that's off the glass and out.
And there's one non-negotiable if you're going to be on a PK, James, and that is you got to get the clear, and this is done perfectly.
Slides it on over to Cooley. The Rangers take it along the wall. Here's a shot. And he rings the post.
New York's doing a great job of generating offense, but the puck keeps going off the post, and then they wind up chasing it to try and collect it. It's a tough way to play the game if you want to win.
Fires it. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. Detroit still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Puck is frozen, and we'll get a face-off.
Such an impressive save, James. And I'd love to look at these ones again because it's not just being in great position. It's being desperate. It's finding a way to get to the puck, keeping your eye on it at all times, tracking it, out-battling and out-willing everyone around you.
Power play set to roll on as the setters get ready for the face-off. Pucks gain possession, and his great work inside the face-off circle pays off again. And they clear that puck. The Rangers have it now. Puck moved over to Lafreniere. And he takes the dish. Takes it over. Huge blocker save by Gibson. The Red Wings get a hold of the puck along the boards. Here's a chance to get it out of their own end. And manages to clear the zone. Fox is lugging the puck. Off a stick, and they can't connect. Moves it on over to Larkin. And the middle frame almost done. Shuts him down.
Well, these are the types of plays when your edges and your hands work simultaneously. Guess what? You create space, and you're able to get shots off like that.
The Red Wings get a hold of the puck undermanned. They clear the zone.
Siders, penalty is almost expired.
Sabinajad's moving the puck through his own zone. There's a chance! Stopped it with the paddle! Wow!
Well, the shooter's going to run out of real estate because he does a great job of getting out of top of the crease and taking away all the room. When you make yourself as big as possible, there's less holes in the net.
We got a whistle as the puck's frozen.
Durkin's made a great save on that last play, taking away a high-danger chance because of his ability to anticipate and know where the shooter's coming from.
Detroit's had no shortage of scoring opportunities tonight, and they continue to lead here late in period number 2. Puck is dropped, and we are back underway. Slides it over to Kane. Carries the puck inside the neutral zone. The Red Wings have it in the offensive end. Big time stop.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside.
The Red Wings have been the better team through the better part of 2 periods now as they lead it late in this second. Wicked pass! Oh, save on the slapper! Nice zone entry from the left. Moves it up. Oh, what a stop there with time winding down. And that'll bring an end to the second period of play. Let's get a clean sheet of ice and come back with the third period next.
Fans, tonight our world-famous blimp is dropping $50 gift certificates. Keep your eyes to the sky for tonight's big prize.
Who's ready for some more hockey? Welcome back to EA Sports Savalsky Pounder. And here we go with period number 3 moments away. Here we go. Period number 3 is underway in what has been a goalie's nightmare thus far. All right, let's get Cheryl Pounder back into the mix here. 2 periods down, 1 to go. How do you sum up what you've seen?
The Red Wings have been fantastic through 40 minutes of play, James. They've been good on both sides of the puck. They've gotten themselves a comfortable lead. Now it's about protecting it. You still want to push when you have the puck, but you have to be in good spots to protect defensively.
Here's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. the puck over. Right up the gut into the offensive end. Moves the puck along the half wall. Good fight for the puck along the boards. Picked up along the wall by Gavrikov. New York's got it across the line. Fires it on net. Glove save made by Gibson.
DeBrincat's finally going to get on the score sheet here after multiple scoring chances, James. Love to see the expected goals after this one. But you could feel it coming, couldn't you? I mean, he's been all around the net. He's had the puck on his stick. He's had all the right habits, found himself in all the right spots. Nice to see him finally connect.
The Red Wings have built themselves a sizable lead here early in this third period. And off the draw, they win possession. Detroit's looking to break out. They've got numbers here. And fakes off a stick in traffic. Sends it in deep. Detroit's got the puck along the boards. The Red Wings will play it from the defensive zone. And that goes off the player. The Rangers will play it through the neutral zone. Angles it over to Miller. Stops that one.
Gibson's able to make that save look easy, James. It's because he gets to the top of his crease, he cuts down his angles, and then he can redirect it to safety.
The Red Wings played along the boards. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. Detroit's got control of it now from their own end. Slides the puck across to DeBrincat. Gaining momentum up along the side. Shot! Puck comes off the glove. New York's got a hold of the puck now. Taken along the wall by Vakanainen. Detroit's got the puck here in the open ice. Great extension on his part to poke it away. Slides the puck ahead to Appleton. Beautiful feed up ahead from the right wing side. Back at the point, they set it up. And the puck skips out of the zone. They'll have to regroup. Shakes off the coverage. Dishes it off. And makes the save. Scooped up along the wall by Van Riemsdyk. With some open space here in the neutral zone. The Red Wings get a hold of it. Shot! And that one's turned away. The Rangers gain control of the puck. Here's a stretch pass to Radish. And they'll go the other way with it. Scoops up the puck now. Moves it over to Kopp. New York's got possession here in the neutral zone. Quick pass to Edmondson. Here's a shot. Turned aside with a glove.
James, these are real difficult games to play in, and it's real difficult to maintain emotional control when you're getting blown out in a game, and I think this hit is really just a product of frustration.
Detroit's been a dominant force offensively. Plenty of quality scoring opportunities, and they lead it big time early in the third. The Red Wings take possession here inside the offensive zone. Detroit's got a hold of it along the wall. And that's stopped by Schuster. Slides it diagonally to Sherratt. And that's a great hits-up play by Radish. Lacks it into the offensive zone. Picked up along the boards by Sherratt. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. The Rangers gain possession in their own end. Puck battle along the boards. From the point, looks to make something happen. And that tears off a body in traffic. Oh, a clutch save! And the puck's not loose. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it up. He scores! And someone's heating up with his second of the night.
Yeah, I expected he's going to be looking for the Hattie because he's been all around the paint tonight, James, just showing off his skill set. Everything's happened so fast within the game of hockey. You got to recognize when your opponent is vulnerable. He is one of the best at it. He's physical. He makes contact, and it's a big one there. And he's able to separate the body from puck. You know, it's all about starting with the puck, and it doesn't happen
Detroit's offense continues to shine here in this third period.
Well, this is going to be a dream for a coach. You know that they're telling their team in the intermission to make sure they stay to business, stay to task, stay focused. And that's exactly what they've done, and they've just hammered their opponent.
Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. The Red Wings move it in. Puck grabbed by Larkin. Turns it aside with the glove. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. Detroit's done a wonderful job putting a lot of pucks on net, and they lead it early in this third period. New York's got the puck after winning the defensive zone faceoff. Works it across to Panarin. Rocks him. Into the attacking area from the left side. Here's a short pass to Seider. And that's intercepted by Larkin. Finney's got it in the defensive end. Quick feed to Cooley. Sends a pass over. The Rangers played along the wing. Huge steal in his own end.
Sometimes when you're losing, you can get caught up over trying here, James, and this is a product of him mismanaging the puck. Sometimes you got to keep it simple and just get the puck going the other way.
And a great save. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. Detroit's offense has been a thing to watch tonight as they lead it big time here early in the third. And they win the face-off and set up to go on the attack. Gets in front of it for the block. Tries to feed it over to Edstrom. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. The Red Wings gain possession. Kane's got the puck in his own zone. New York's looking to break out of their own end. Oh, and he tries to perfectly in the offensive end. And he kicks that one out. Oh, it's another consecutive save.
Wow, James, was he ever dialed in that sequence of saves? I mean, one, two, multiple saves here. His D's got to help him out.
Delayed penalty looming. Here we go. Goaltenders out of the bench. They got the extra attacker out with the delayed penalty. Whistle blows, stopping the play. The Red Wings will now be undermanned with a cross-checking penalty.
That'll always be a call. If you extend your arms in cross-check, you're serving two.
They'll go back to work on their special teams.
The power play's been on point tonight. Already scored a goal. Another opportunity now. And it's about the motion. I really like the way that they're moving the coverage. They're opening up the middle of the ice and they're attacking the net.
That's just textbook positioning to break up the play. And the puck's kicked free. Grabbed along the boards by Schneider. And now it's over to Miller. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. New York's got possession of the puck. Picked up along the wall by Panarin. And now he moves it to Lafreniere. Takes a shot.
Absolutely incredible that he can extend himself like that, James, to be able to get onto that puck. Incredible save.
Scores! Wow! Popping bottles off the top counter.
What a snipe, James, and that got up in a hurry and just sends the water bottle flying. You know the goaltender doesn't like that, but the shooter, I'm telling you, that one feels pretty terrific.
The Rangers don't really have time on their side here, but at least they've got something to push with.
Yeah, really tough hole to climb out of, but certainly that one goal will give him a little bit of a lift. It's respectable.
Looking to make something happen along the boards. Moves it quickly over to Larkin. Great reach with the hook check. Quick pass across to Finney. Intercepted in the offensive end by Panarin. Takes a hit. He goes down to the ice and coughs up the puck. And that's blocked from someone in front. Picking up momentum across the zone here on the right side. Great poke check on the reach. The over. At center ice now. He grabs the puck. Quick pass to Lafreniere. Shot! And it's stopped by the glove. Nice play there. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up.
Raymond's found his rhythm in this game and his shot mentality here. He takes this one and he just rips it off the post. That's a tough one. I thought he had it. The goaltender looked like the angle was off, but apparently not.
Detroit's been way more active here tonight on the ice, and they have certainly capitalized on their opportunities and continue to lead in the third. They win the face-off here in their own end to take possession. Forces the turnover. Puts it on net. Covers it up, and we'll get a stoppage in play. Detroit's been total non-stop action on the offensive end, and they continue to lead in the third. The Rangers win it. Here's a shot. Detroit's got it in their own zone. The Rangers look to start the transition game. Loses the coverage there. Along the boards, they battle for the puck back and forth. Picked off. Oh, smart heads-up play to put that one away. Takes a shot. And too much traffic in front blocks that one. Detroit's got the puck along the boards. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. Looks like lineups are set and they're ready to get things back underway. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Goaltender covers up and we'll get a face-off. And momentum on their side as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. The Red Wings will play it in their own end. They put the puck into the offensive end. New York's gained possession along the boards. Takes the return feed. Can't maintain possession after that hit. Here's a short pass to Kane. On the backhand. Fantastic save. Shesterkin's got the puck and he's going to hang on. Detroit's shown no signs of slowing down here tonight as they continue to lead by a wide gap in the third.
Here's a change.
And they take possession here inside the offensive zone. And he takes the feed. The Rangers are in transition. Dumps it in. The Red Wings gain control of the puck. Along the wing up the neutral zone. And now he angles it across to DeBrincat. Quick shot! It's amazing! What a save by Shesterkin!
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
New York's in now. Handles it along the blue line. Blocked in front. Detroit's moving it along the wing. The Rangers get a hold of it. Slides the puck across to Rempe. Angles it over to Miller. Great stick work with the steal. The Rangers get a hold of the puck along the boards. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. Passes in front. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. The Rangers grab possession of the puck. Quick feed to Miller. And he takes the pass. Quick feed down low. Moves it quickly over to Comfort. Handles the puck at the point. Denies him on the slapper. In front and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. The Red Wings continue to lead here in this third period. They've been the busier team offensively. And they win the draw here in their own end. Slides it diagonally to Schneider. Puts it on net. What a stop with the kick save. Detroit's played arguably their most complete game of the season based on how they have delivered shots on net and lead here big time in the third. Sensational stop by Gibson.
Does a great job with some great pushes to get to the top of his crease and make the save from a high danger area.
Puck skips into the bench and we'll get a reset. Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. And they grab possession of the puck after that center ice face-off. Feeds the puck across to Appleton. And they'll dump it in. The Rangers gain control of the puck against the wall. Takes the feed in the middle of the neutral zone.
Zibanejad's a pure goal scorer, but he just can't find the back of the net tonight. They may have to consider an adjustment here because they really need one to get back in this game. This is a blowout right now.
New York's got a hold of the puck now.
A ton of goals on the board tonight, and you know that both teams are looking to pad their stats. A lot of players in on the action. That's got to give you confidence and make you feel good.
Wide to the net and missed.
Oh, man, that is so frustrating. He gets the look that he wants. He gets to the right spot on the ice, and then he just misses.
We got a stoppage and playing almost anarchy in front of that net.
Well, there certainly is. It was chaotic as the ozone possession time is certainly up. They needed this rest. This was a great play by the tender.
The Rangers will go to work here in the offensive zone. The lane was plugged up and that shot's blocked. Larkin's carrying it ahead. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. The Red Wings have looked good tonight, especially offensively here in this third period. Detroit's got it in the offensive zone. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. Detroit's showing no signs of slowing down here in this third period, up big time. And they take possession here in the offensive zone, and time to go on the attack. And now it's grabbed by Martin. Beats the goalie, but can't beat the post.
The Red Wings are leading in this one, and another one could never hurt, but it's a tough game here. It's tough to put it by the tender, who seems to be in good position because the puck keeps getting rung off the post.
Good stuff by Shesterkin. Tries to get the puck over to Carrick. Takes the pass. Detroit's got a hold of it against the wall. Scrum ensues along the boards. Tries to make that cross-ice feed. They've got some momentum here. Just wide. Moves the pass in front. And that's stopped. Detroit's got the puck along the wall.
Gibson's last save was outstanding, James. I mean, it's a valiant effort. That's what gets it done. It's beyond his skill to be able to make a save. It is the will and the scores! A good defense leads to offense, James, as they bend, but they do not break in their own coverage, and they're able to get the quick counter attack, speed through the neutral zone, and they're rewarded for their efforts in the offensive zone with a goal.
The Red Wings are having themselves a night, and they probably don't want this one to end, Pounder.
Nah, I wouldn't. If you're padding the stats and you're putting up these kind of numbers, I mean, from start to finish, they've imposed their will on their opponent.
Nice speed at center, moves up ahead now.
Wayne's been fantastic tonight, James, and he has a goal already and looking to contribute more.
Nice zone entry from the right side. Takes a shot. Makes the save. The Rangers are on the attack. Moves it to Miller. Denies him. He got all of it. And the puck's booted away. And that's poked away by Edmondson. Comfort stick handling in his own zone. Quick pass to Miller. The Rangers carried along the wall. Oh, how did he get a piece of that? Takes the feed. It's a short pass to Rimpey. Fires it. Oh, tremendous save on the one-timer. Through center along the wing. Puck dumped in deep, allowing for the defenseman to change. Now over to Rimpey. The Red Wings get a hold of the puck in the open ice. The Rangers have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Quick feed to Kopp. On the attack along the boards. Shakes himself free. Stop with ease. Big time stop there. Moves the puck over to Rimpey. Long reach breaks up the momentum. Gets control of the puck here in his own end. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Taken by Rimpey. Dumps the puck in. Detroit's got the puck. Looking for space inside the D zone. Here's a shot from the point. Shesterkin's opted to hang on to the puck for a faceoff. Detroit's offense has been the story tonight, leading big time here in this third period. New York's got it in the defensive zone. Detroit's got it now. The Rangers get a hold of the puck in their own end. Slides it up to Panarin. There's a shot. Simple stop by Gibson. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. Teams are lined up, and we are ready to take this draw. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. Routine save made by Shesterkin. Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here. Detroit's all but got this thing wrapped up here late in the third. They have capitalized on many scoring chances tonight. The frozen biscuits drop, and they're back underway here. And they keep the pressure on. Trying to dump it out. Taken along the wall by Cooley. Along the right wing, they enter the attacking area. Tried to make a move, and the puck hops away.
Zibanejad's tried a great move there. We all know what great hands he is in tight, trying to create some space, but it bobbles off the stick, and he lost possession.
Across the line. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. The Red Wings have the puck now. Moves it quickly over to Larkin. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. Directed over to Zibanejad. Can't keep a hold of it. Detroit's got a hold of it along the wall. Puck leaves the offensive end. They'll be forced to do it again. Scooped up along the wall by Schneider. Feeds the puck to Zibanejad. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Parsonen. The Red Wings gain possession in their own end. Gets the puck in deep. The Rangers have it against the wall. Moves it to Parsonen. The Rangers will play it from the defensive zone. Puck scooped up by Parsonen. Gets a piece of it to keep it out. Detroit's looking to break out. And he takes the feed. The Red Wings pick up the puck here in the neutral zone. Dumps it in. The Rangers will play the puck from behind the net. Quick pass to Lafreniere. Nice zone entry from the middle. Here's a short pass to Lafreniere. Off target. Moves the puck. Sent into the offensive zone. The Red Wings take the puck from the back of the net. Passes it over. Big going to hang on for a whistle.
So I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
Detroit's coaches have to be pleased with what they've seen tonight. No shortage of scoring opportunities and no shortage of goals. Good job tangling up his opponent here. Kane's got it on the offensive end. New York's got the puck in their own end. Grabbed along the board by Persson. New York's got the puck in the defensive end. Sends it out in front. And he denies that great opportunity there. And now he tries to get it across to Kane. And he makes the save. Tries to feed it over to Persson. And now he moves it to Radish. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. Oh, what a save by Gibson. Back-to-back saves there. In front of the net, the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. The Red Wings haven't stopped putting pucks on net, and they lead it here late in the third. The Rangers win the draw. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. And there's the save on the play. There's a shot. Denies him again.
And the sequence of saves, I love how strong he is in his set positioning here, James. You can see that he gets square to the shooter, and that makes the second save easier.
Both sides lining up for the face-off, and I can think of one padded goaltender who would love nothing more than a quick clear here, Cheryl.
Oh, you know it, James, because the puck has been in the offensive zone. Just look at the last shift, where they maintained pressure throughout that shift until they got that whistle. So they'll need to continue that, because if you're the opponent and you're saying, hey, who's most vulnerable right now? You know it's the goaltender, so you want to keep him hemmed in.
Couldn't catch up to that pass. And the broken stick changes directions of the puck. Trying to get it out of danger. And it's grabbed by a teammate.
Trotz back in the play after grabbing a new stick from the bench. And man, these things snap in half.
The Rangers gain control of the puck. Takes the feed at center and moves forward. And will play on as it goes up the outside of the post.
The Rangers are generating a ton of offense in this game tonight, James, but the shots are just a little too fine, and as a result, it's going off the post numerous times.
Pushes it across to Van Riemsdyk. Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. Moves it quickly over to Schneider. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. Passes on over to Rasmussen. There it is, final horn sounds. We are all over here with this one. The Red Wings' possession game was a thing of beauty tonight here, Cheryl.
Yeah, and it all starts with retrieval, right, James? And it's not just about the player retrieving the puck, but it's about how quickly that second player is in to support it. And I thought that they were able to maintain possession because they were able to get the puck and then be able to move it right away.
Well, a fun night of hockey comes to an end, but guess what, everybody? There's always next time, and we will see you then. For Cheryl Pounder, I'm James Cebulski. Thanks for playing.